So this is the 2023 BMW X1. This is the very first X1 that's based off of the FARR platform, the FAR platform, which is the new front-wheel drive platform. It's an iteration on the UKL platform that's also been underpinning the X1 since the previous generation. The Mini Countryman, the Clubman, the X2, all front-wheel drive BMW products of that size. So, okay, what does that mean? Well, this means that this is a refined, evolved version, in some ways more than evolved. Let's kick it into sport. Let's put it into sport mode, and let's get into the canyons and figure this out. I can tell you right away, this is a car that is really a big step up from the previous X1 in terms of material quality and design. I would argue this is a much more handsome vehicle. This is a car that looks more like a BMW crossover, if you will. Material quality is higher from the synthetic leather, which is really pretty good, better than a lot of actual leather, to the material quality of the metal, or sort of metallized plastic, the switchgear. This is 100% a touchscreen now, so iDrive is gone. I'm gonna get into manual mode here, or actually sport auto really quickly. And this has got a DCT, so gone is the ASIN sourced automatic transmission, the 8-speed automatic that we've had in the Countryman, Clubman, X1, X2, etc. And now we have a DCT. Also up is the power, 241 horsepower. This was a 228 horsepower, the JCW tune of the B48 4-cylinder, so now it's 241. And torque is up substantially to 295 foot-pound of torque. So what does that mean for performance figures? 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds. So pretty quick. I mean, this obviously is not the fast one, if you will. That's still to come. This doesn't quite match the JCW Clubman or Countryman times, but it's still plenty quick. When you think about what this is, what you get for the $38,000 that you're going to spend, or a hair more than that, you get all-wheel drive standard. You get this really nice navigation system, or I should say iDrive 8, CarPlay, of course, which is a really nice add here, and a quality car. I mean, a really well designed and engineered vehicle. And as I'm going up the mountain, as I'm going through the canyon, so to speak, up here, I can tell you right now that this has got more progressive feedback than before. The steering, you know, I could argue is pretty dead on the previous generation X1, X2, and frankly the Countryman as well. There's more feel here, for sure. There's more on center feel there. There's just, I think there's a little bit more natural progression to how it builds in corners. The suspension tuning is also really good. I think that's the thing that surprised me the most. I mean, number one, in comfort mode, this thing is light. The steering is light. In sport, where before it was this sort of artificial feeling, just like heavy steering, the resistance is just heavier. Now it's really got a nice nuanced feel to it. I really like what they've done here. This is a car that I think is really kind of come into its own. I think it's found its space in the lineup for BMW. And it's also interesting in that what it kind of foretells in the X2, in the 2 Series Grand Coupe, the next generation, of course, and in the Mini Countryman. I mean, this is a Mini Countryman for all intents and purposes, with a very slightly larger or longer body. Inside, kind of new door pull there. We've got a fantastic upgraded cabin. Speaker grills look fantastic. Everything feels solid. High quality leather steering wheel, but this is all actually synthetic leather, and it's really pretty high quality, better than before for sure. Touchscreen infotainment now, so iDrive 8 without the iDrive. We've got a toggle transmission. We'll see that in the next generation Countryman, as well as a little place for a conductive charging for your phone. This is a big step up in pretty much any and every way, except for this. That's really a shame. Just harder to open, quite frankly. Otherwise, you've got a car that is thoroughly improved, and I think one that they're just going to sell a ton of. I mean, this is a great product for most people. You think about $38,000 starting. all-wheel drive standard, CarPlay standard. This is it. And in my mind, after a brief drive, they've hit it out of the park.